Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video I'm going to be testing out Wolfgang's Concours Series Auto Bath. I don't know anything about this car soap. I've never used it before. I have heard of it before. Reading the label looks and appears just like almost all the other soaps that we've tested in our Amazon Soap Fest series. Use 1 to 2 ounces per gallon of water. It won't strip wax. It's pH friendly, etc., etc. So we'll see. I've kind of learned throughout these tests that, well, the label is not always what it's cut out to be. However, I'm going to be optimistic, and hopefully this will be the best car soap we've ever tested. I'm going to be doing using the MTM submachine gun style foamer for the foam portion of the test. We'll be using 2 ounces of the Wolfgang and 10 ounces of warm water. Test the foaming ability of the Wolfgang. Then we'll switch to our bucket test. I'll be using 3 ounces of the car soap mixed in with 3 gallons of water to see how it performs in a hand wash. I'm losing light. I have probably 50 minutes worth of light. This is going to be an afternoon shot, which people seem to like, and it's about 75, 76 degrees out. You know what? I'm moving my gums enough. Let's go out and get this test done. There's a lot of tree sap on here. Alright, I've got 2 ounces of our Wolfgang and 10 ounces of warm water. Let's see how this foams. Okay, initially the foam goes on quite thick. It is comprised mainly of some very small foam cells. There are some medium ones interlaced in there. I am detecting a slight bit of lubrication in the foam itself, which is a very good thing. It does appear to be running quite quickly. As you can see as it was on the other fender, it's starting to sheet off, and a small portion of this is already dry, which is obviously very strange. So we're going to go ahead and let this sit for 6 minutes, come back and see what kind of ability this did to remove the non-bonding contaminants, and we'll also see if it removed any of our sealant protection. Here we are at the 6-minute mark, and on the side we've probably got about 35% left, and it's fading fast. The top is starting to dissipate as well as on the windshield, and the hood is thinning out greatly. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off with the pressure washer, and we'll see if it removed any of our Adams paint sealant protection. Alrighty, well this did a nice job on the non-bonded contaminants. As we can see, it did not remove any of our wax or sealant protection. In this case, it's Adam's liquid paint sealant. It rinsed very easy. It didn't leave any residue, which is good. As a foam, I'm going to say this is probably about a 4.5. It just doesn't dwell on the car very long, and it's not very warm out here. The sun is going down. It's not, you know, it's like I said, it's only about 75 degrees. So in the summer it would have dissipated quite a bit more rapid. All right, so let's go ahead and get our bucket set up and do our bucket portion and see what kind of foamage we get. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add 3 ounces of our Wolfgang to our bucket here. And this is a very, very viscous, very thick car soap. It has the smell of maybe cherry watermelons, if that's accurate. And as you can probably see, it's all sitting on the bottom because it is so viscous. It'll take the pressure washer to mix it up. I get questions all the time when I'm doing the car wash portion. Every test I do the exact same, and people ask if I throw away the wash mitts when I'm done with them, and of course not. After you use both sides on the car, you just toss it in a bucket and wash it in the washing machine to be used next time. But no, people seem to misunderstand, wonder why I'm only using a single bucket. No, I do not throw those away. The only way you can get them clean so that you don't put dirt back on the car is to use a washing machine. So now I'm going to go ahead and let's agitate this with a pressure washer and see what kind of foamage we get. Okay, so this seems, sitting in the bucket, to be a very stable foam. There's mostly small and medium size foam cells in here. Just the foam itself is very high in lubrication properties, and the water itself feels like it's oiled. That's what you want in a hand wash, okay? You want to make sure that there's a lot of lubrication properties in there. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to wash the car and see how well the Wolfgang does in a hand wash. Okay guys, so I'm going to give you my final thoughts on the Wolfgang Auto Bath. I think that as a foam, it is barely middle of the road. I think before I said it was about a 4.5. However, as a hand wash, it is excellent. It has a super amount of lubrication. It cleaned all the sap off. It leaves a nice clean finish. And the most important part is the amount of lubrication that was in the water. And the wash mitts were able to hold the suds the entire time until I rinsed. So I'm going to say that as a hand wash and a hand application, we're looking at about I'm going to say about a 7. So about 4.5 to the foaming ability and about a 7 on the hand wash. So I hope this has helped you guys. If you want to try this product, I got it off of Amazon. I'll put a link in the description box below. And I certainly will certainly use this again in a hand wash, because I do think it's very, very good. And I would encourage you to give it a try. So guys, I will see you guys next time. It probably won't be as warm as it is now, but we are going to continue, weather permitting, on our soap reviews for Amazon Soap Fest. And I will see you guys on the next video.